Happy Friday, checking in for a rates update. Mortgage rates slightly better on the week. We're sitting in the mid sixes for a 30-year fixed rate mortgage, which is right at historical averages. So rates, are good, in line with historical averages. We had Mr. Warsh start his term now as Fed chair today, and it will be interesting to see how things go with the Fed under new leadership. But remember, within the Fed, there's a voting body of 12 members. So when a new Fed president comes in, they cannot just dictate what rates will do. They need to make their case to the rest of the voting members and then get consensus to vote on rate cuts or rate hikes or whatever Fed policy will be. So that will be really fascinating to watch as that moves forward and what the Fed does under his leadership. Mortgage rates and the 10-year Treasury note track each other historically. And so as a 10-year Treasury moves higher, then mortgage rates tend to move higher. When the 10-year Treasury moves lower, so do mortgage rates. Now, they generally maintain a spread of about 170 basis points, but we've seen times where that spread is larger. We see times where that spread gets compressed. But the 10-year Treasury, the T-bill hit over 4.7% here this week. And so when the 10-year T-bill has exceeded 4.6% over the last 20 years, it has not remained there for more than 90 days. So every time the 10-year T-bill is above 4.6, within 90 days, it is down back under 4.6. And so we saw that happen this week with the T-bill getting into the 4.7s. Now it's back down into the 4.5s here today. But what that tells us is that there's a lot of resistance with the T-bill getting to 4.6%. And we're right at about that level now. So, this hopefully is about as high as rates could be, even with the Iran conflict yet to be resolved. And, that would mean that then, change in rates moving forward would either be the same as where they are now or lower at some point as economic conditions allow. Hope you and your families have an awesome holiday weekend. Talk to you soon.